Hi, my name is Celestine Thomas, nicknamed Celly. I'm a multimedia artist based in London. I studied an intensive art and design foundation and a BA Fine Arts at Middlesex University. Alongside my artistic practice, I teach painting and printmaking at Insight School of Art. An underlying theme of my work is colour. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like it is sourced by my dyslexic view of the world. When I was a child, being dyslexic meant that colour was a language I identified with more easily, rather than ABCs or 1, 2, 3s. Colour was how I looked at books, watched films, and looked at art in galleries and generally observed the world. I have a few influences in my artwork that go back many, many years in art history, such as many artists from the Fauvist movement, as well as some more contemporary artists, such as David Batchelor, Lee Krasner, and Yeo Kusuma. But I think the biggest one probably is Yeo Kusuma. At the moment, I'm focusing on the painting elements of my work. I'm returning back to my children's books, of which I use as sketchbooks/ colouring books, to play with mediums and materials to then create into larger paintings. I think the biggest challenge of being an artist for me is finding the time to do everything. You have to be the creator, the artist, the Instagrammer, the web designer, the negotiator, the curator, researcher, designer, networker, and finding the time to do everything and do everything well. The advice I'd give to my younger self would be to keep creating and keep making no matter what. I love using found objects in my artwork as it allows me to explore colour with no limits. To continue the idea of play as well, in my 2D and 3D work, I mix all kinds of media, attracted by the colour, shape, or texture I need, some conventional and some unconventional. When I'm working, I don't like to be in silence. I like to have noise or something on, either music, Spotify, radio. I also, if I'm working at home or something, I like to have the TV on in the background, put on like, series or a film, just have some noise to work alongside. It has been hard to narrow down the best reaction to my work as I find people connect strongly to my style. But my favourite reaction was when I had to leave my largest painting to date, a 2 metre by 2 metre painting called At the Zoo, at Insight School of Art studio to dry before transporting it back home. One young artist came in and saw it with wide eyes, said, "Wow," then, after a long pause considering this piece, asked, "Are we going to have a chance to create like this?" That moment of connection and inspiration for a young artist was unforgettable. The one takeaway I want people to have from experiencing my work is joy.